Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode number 5 of Season 3 of my Let's Play series. Today I want to get a couple things done. As you can see in my last episode, I had a lot of fun in this room. Got my equivalent exchange stuff going. I should probably get some lights in here. Even though I've got this big fancy glowstone, I only have one Mobius fuel so far. So as you can tell, I haven't done anything in this world since the last episode. And the first thing I'm going to start off by doing is go mine. So why don't I mine, and I'll be back in a little bit once I've got some more resources. Definitely need some more diamonds at the least. But you know what? I'm not going to go mine just yet, because there's a new item from Equivalent Exchange that I want to go find and get. Let's see, what's it called? I think it's called this. There it is, the Divining Rod. As you can see, there's 3 tiers to this thing. I'm going to go for the first tier, at least for now, and that's going to require a stick, easy to get, and some covalence dust. The lowest tier of covalence dust is green, and that's made with, oh, okay, that's cool. That's a different recipe than I'm used to, but okay, good to know. Some cobblestone and some charcoal. Let's throw that guy in here. Looks like covalence dust changed quite a bit. Alright. What do I got? Charcoal, not coal. Okay. Huh. I guess you have to use charcoal. Okay. Well, how am I going to get some charcoal here? I think I can do something like... Well, how about I go just chop down a little bit of a tree somewhere outside. I'm sure I can find myself a tree to chop down, can't I? Alright, that should do it. I'm going to go throw one of these logs into my electric furnace. Let's get ourselves some charcoal. And I'm going to be upgrading that divining rod in just a moment to the light blue one at the very least. So there's charcoal. Okay. This recipe seems weird to me, but whatever. I'm going to have to upgrade that green one using the blue covalence dust, and that's going to require 1 iron ingot and 1 redstone. Okay. Cool. Alright, so now that I've got my covalence dust here, let's go ahead and get a stick and surround it by the green covalence dust. This is the Tier 1 Divining Rod, a pretty neat item. I can simply right-click, and it's going to give you a value, roughly, of what's in front of you, or whatever block you click on. So, for example, if I clicked on this block, it would get the value of what's below my feet. Pretty neat. But notice that I just got 2 different values. The Tier 1 Divining Rod is a very short range and not very reliable, so we definitely want to upgrade this guy as soon as possible. And to do that, we get the light blue stuff, and place that in the middle. Now we've got the light blue Divining Rod. This is the middle Tier 1. And this guy is a bit more reliable. Alright, so the light blue one, which is the second tier, is going to be a little bit more reliable, and it's going to also tell you the best found item. So notice there's no more question mark at the end of that line there, and it tells you the best found was a value 4. So that means there's something down there that's worth 4 EMC. We can go click on somewhere else, and we'll see that the best below this is worth 1. Clicking in front of me shows that the best in front is worth 1. Notice that the ore values are a little bit different now. Interesting. So again, more reliable the higher you go up, and the second tier shows you the best found. Now I don't have the resources to build the third tier Divining Rod. I'm going to need a diamond for that, but it's definitely on the top of my list of things to get, especially considering it's only going to cost me 1 diamond to upgrade, and I'll have a bunch of dust left over. So why don't we head downstairs and start mining and see how much luck we can have with this thing. Now remember, we know that the ore values of blocks are pretty high if you get really high up there. So iron, for example, was worth, what, 256 or something like that, and gold was worth like 2,000, and I think diamonds are worth, I want to say, 16,000, but I might be off on that. I forget the numbers exactly, but you know what I mean. So, for example, I could go click on this obsidian, and look, there's actually probably something pretty good down there. Interesting. But if I go down here, and where's my little mining cave that I had set up? Right, so I went and mined in that direction earlier. Let's go over this way now and see what we can find. Ooh, best found. That's interesting. 248, huh? Let's go through here. Should be something good in this direction, right? If I found 2048. Oh yeah, gold. See? Yeah, so gold was worth 2,048. So the divining rod pointed me towards the gold. Awesome. And if we keep mining in this direction, there's not too much good down here. But I know that this rod is not very long range. I think I want to say it's 16, but it might be 32 blocks deep. So we can know there's not going to be too much fancy coming up here, but we can keep using it and hopefully find some goodies. So I'm going to mine for a little bit down here, and I'll be back. Oh, and look what we have here. Best found, 8,192. That, I think, is a good sign. So let's divining rod our way in this direction, and ha ha ha, look at that. Thank you, divining rod, pointing me towards diamond. Nice. So what I did there was, like, as I was digging through the caves, I was just kind of facing sideways and seeing what I could find. Unfortunately, and this is not the divining rod's fault, I only got 2 diamonds out of that. Fail, Minecraft, fail. Oh well, but hey, 2 diamonds is better than none. Alright, back to mining. Hey, look at this, I got another hit on 8,192. It's only been about a minute since I found those other diamonds, but look. Oh, yes. Beautiful. Divining rod, you're already paying off, dude. Nice. Might have been a little bit luck that there was diamonds in that path, but hey, divining rod helped me out seriously. So I say it's time to bring these goodies up to our base and maybe do something fun with them. And I came upstairs just in time for it to be night. I just dropped off all the junk in that little chest that I have in that side room still. I'm going to see if I can go hunt down another Enderman, because I would really like an Ender Pearl or 2. Zombies and skeletons are not what I'm looking for, even though they're probably chasing me right now. Well, the zombie is at least. And I know, everybody's yelling at me, Direwolf, get a chainsaw, dude. What's going on? I'll get a chainsaw eventually, don't worry. For now, I'm still going to enjoy this sapphire. No, wait. This is ruby. That's right. Yes, ruby sword that I have. Don't ask me why I have a mental block on colors. Lucky for me, these skeletons are worse shots than stormtroopers. I should probably eat some food. What? I don't have any on me? That's going to be a problem. Oh boy. I shouldn't be hunting on an empty stomach. Still, I'd love to find an Enderman out here. Where's my portal gun friend? Sorry, chicken. And yeah, I'm probably gonna eat it raw. That's how desperate for food I am. No time to cook it. Oh, I guess eating raw food is not a good idea. Creeper! I ran. Alright, let's go home and see what we can do about this raw. Hunger? That's not good. Confusing skeletons, 101. Run. I say we sleep for the night. Ah, monsters nearby, I hate you. Didn't I have more food than this? Yeah, I did. I knew I did. Alright, let's go take care of this situation real fast. Electric furnace, do your thing. Much better. And I might even go and teach my Transmutation tablet about raw pork chops. No, cooked pork chops. Yeah, that's it. Alright, let's try this outside thing again. Now that I'm kind of not dead. Or, well, I'm still kind of dead, but there's a skeleton camping my doorway. Good luck, man. Bring it on! Alright, Enderman, let's go. I know you're super rare for some reason, but I need some Ender Pearls if I want to build something cool. And ideally, I'd like to build something cool. this huge open field. Lots of zombies and skeletons. No Enderman. Yes, the portal is an effective offensive weapon. Alright, got a big old train. Hey, I see an Enderman. See him? Way in the distance there? I just looked at him. He's not happy about that. He's hanging out over by that beehive. Somebody told me if you attack their legs, they can't teleport. And that seems to be sound advice. Unfortunately, it did not earn me an Ender Pearl. Bad Enderman. Wish I could travel faster. Ah, creepers. It looks like it's getting to be about daytime here. So unless I find an Enderman soon, I'm going to be in trouble. Yes, I opened a portal on the moon. I thought it would be a good plan. Fortunately, I didn't get these guys sucked into it quite as well as I would have hoped. Oh well. I think it's time that I head back to my house. Alright, I'll meet you guys back home. Alright. Guess we'll have to wait for the night, and hopefully I can get another Ender Pearl or two, because there's a couple cool things I can make with those things, and I would at least like to teach my Transmutation table how to make them. So that's where I stored all my goodies while I went hunting, just in case I died. I didn't want to have a couple of diamonds on me. Would not have been prudent at this juncture. So let's deposit these goodies, and what I'm going to do now is probably just cook up all the copper and tin and gold and whatnot that I found down there. I should probably cook this beef as well. Maybe it's time I get to do a little bit of farming. Alright, so I'm running around out here for a few minutes at least, chopping down some trees. And yeah, I know, chainsaw, right? Maybe when this, whatchamacallit, ruby pickaxe or ruby axe thingy gets destroyed, I'll upgrade to a chainsaw. Maybe. I make no promises. You know what's making me hesitant about upgrading to the chainsaw is that big loud noise it makes every time it turns on. I don't want that to be an issue for you guys watching, so that's kind of the reason I've been avoiding the chainsaw. I know there's probably a way I can disable that or something, go into the jar, delete some sound file, whatever, but I'm not too worried about it for now. I've got ideas on what I want to do eventually anyway with pickaxes and axes and whatnot. They're equivalent exchange related, hint hint. But for now, I went out and collected a good amount of wood, and even some saplings, cool. And I really need to get to a point where I can start storing items, but I think before I do that, it would probably be a good idea for me to build the following items. Let's see, I'm going to do this in my project table. First get myself a good number of sticks here, and let's see. I need some fences, please. Let's grab as much as I can. 20? That's not going to cut it. So I'm going to go over here, get myself some wooden planks, some more sticks. See how nice this project table is? Yes, very nice. There we go. 64. That should be plenty of fencing for right now, at least for the purposes that I have in mind. Let's see, what else do I want to make? Probably these guys. Electronic circuit. And what am I going to use this electronic circuit for, you might be asking? Let's find the recipe in here. I'm sure there's one somewhere. By the way, it looks like there's an electronic tree tap built into IC 1.64. I didn't know about that, but that's awesome. I'm going to be making one of those pretty soon. But that's not what I was looking for. I was looking for the recipe for... There we go. The electric hose. So I'm going to need 2 refined iron and one of those rechargeable battery guys. So, okay. There we go. Gonna need a rechargeable battery. Just one. And then I can place one of these dudes in here with that and my electric circuit. There we go. Electric hoe. That's going to be used for tilling some fields. And that's right, I'm about to get my feet wet with... Hey, not the extractor. The bat box. I'm about to get my feet wet with Agriculture, the Industrial Craft 2 most recent addition to the game. It's pretty cool looking, by the way. If you guys haven't seen my mod spotlight on that just yet, it's probably a good time to take a look at it, because it's pretty complicated, but very cool looking. So let's find a good spot to start farming. I don't know where I want to start this farm up. I don't know if I want to start it up here on the hillside, or if I want to build it over, maybe right next to my rubber tree farm would be a nice spot. Speaking of which, I better go over there at some point soon and harvest some rubber. But I can do that with the electric tap that I'm about to get. So why don't I clear out this field a little bit, and then I'll start building a nice little farm area. Alright, this looks like as nice a spot as any to get started. So I got my fences. Just going to lay them out like so, I guess. I don't know, I'm just going to make a nice little farm area. Nothing too big right yet. I might expand this in the future. We'll see what happens. Of course, with forestry, we can do some other cool things, but at least for now, I think it would be a smart idea to get an industrial craft fence thing going on. And let's see. I have my Philosopher's Stone with me, so I should be able to craft on the go. Let's get a couple more sticks, and if I can remember the recipe for this darn thing. Hey, yeah, there it is, fence gate. Right, cool. I really didn't remember that recipe at all. Alright. And I think it would be wise just to have a nice little walkway down the center here. Like so. But no, I'm not going to leave it like that. There we go. And then my electric hoe, where'd you go? There you are, buddy. Yep. But I need to get water in here, so you know what? I have a better idea. Instead of doing this, I'm going to get my water situated like so. This is going to be cool, I think. I've got another bucket of water in here to make this an infinite water source real fast. Just so I can have a nice flow of water right here. There we are. And I don't think you need like a perfect flow of water thing going on, but I like to have one. Hey, that looks nice. Alright, let's retill that field now. But how am I going to walk down this path, you might be asking? Well, let's head back to our house real quick. Ta-da! Portal gun, how I love you. Just put that guy there for a moment. Let's see. How am I going to walk down that path? How am I going to walk down that path? Good question. I'm going to need some iron. I think this will work for me, and if not, it'll be close enough. There we go. The iron handsaw. And let's also go and transmute ourselves a few, just for the speed purposes of it. I didn't teach this guy about smooth stone, did I? No, I did not. Let's cook it up then. At least one. Just to make things quick, I was gonna transmute my cobblestone into smooth stone because I didn't want to sit there and wait for it all to cook. But I have to teach my transmutation table about smooth stone. Thank you, sir. And let's get it all. That'll be good. Now what I'm gonna do is place that guy right in there. Well, an iron handsaw cut stone. I guess not, huh? No such luck. Alright, then I'm gonna have to do it with dirt. And I'll convert that dirt slab into a dirt panel into a dirt cover. That ought to be good. Stupid iron handsaw. Probably could have done with rubies and stuff. That might have worked. And hey, look, it's getting dark out. And I used the wrong portal color. Oh well. There we go. I like how you can see the inside of my house. Look at that. Sorry if that is just too awesome, but it makes me smile every time I see it. So let's see about dirt covers right here. Can I do this? Yes, it looks like I can. Nope, I'm doing it wrong. So let's do this. Hang on. I put my dirt covers like so. See, I'm putting the dirt covers right on top of the blocks. I should be able to run some water underneath them. And then this middle pathway here will be a nice look. And I did want to preserve the night for hunting for Enderman, but I believe you guys said you still saw things pretty well at nighttime. So I'll finish this build and then maybe go look around for Enderman. Nope, didn't want that to happen. So see how that works? Nice. Now I can just put dirt back here. So you can obviously tell that, you know, I've got a walkway here. But I'm pretty sure enemies won't spawn on these half blocks of dirt, that is. Hey, that's pretty good. And now I should be able to have the dirt covers finished up like so, because I have something to put them on now, at least. There we go. Cool. And if we take a peek right here, you can see there's water all along. Awesome, isn't it? So that is going to be my little dirt walkway, which will go down right in the center of my field. And now, because it's nighttime again, I'm going to go hunting. I'll be back in just a few minutes. Let's see if I can find some Endermen. And maybe what I'll do is, you guys saw me hunt enough, I think, in this episode. I'm going to go looking for Endermen in trouble, and if I find anything interesting to show you, I'll be back. But for now, just imagine me randomly roaming the landscape looking for a rogue Enderman. Ooh, I think I see one way in the distance right there, where my mouse cursor is. So let's see if he'll teleport over to me. Here he comes. So one thing I like about the Endermen is that they'll at least come to me when I look at them. I don't have to go chase him down or nothing. Come on, buddy. I'm staring right at you. Get angry and come over here. Hey, where'd you go? Alright, now you're creeping me out. Curses. Where'd he go? Well, he did not go underwater, that's for sure. Take out my frustration on these creepers and sheep. That's right, creeper dude, just look up in the sky. Kill the sheep. Oh well. Thought I had an Enderman there. Alright, just took out a creeper, and I found another Enderman. Alright, buddy. Let's bring it. Oh, he teleported. There he is. Dude, this thing is tricky. Ender Pearl! Woot. Exactly what I wanted. There's that oil spawn that I found a while back. Let's get back to our house. I left a orange portal back there, didn't I? Hey look, there's my house. Sweet. Alright, let's go teach our transmutation table about ender pearls, because that is going to be an item I need a couple of in the future. 1024 EMC. That's a lot of EMC, actually. That's like half a diamond. Or, no, I'm sorry, half a piece of gold. Alright, good to know. I'm going to clean up my inventory, maybe eat some food, because I'm looking to be pretty hungry, and I'll be back. Alright, so what was Direwolf so keen to make with that neat little ender pearl he just got? Let's see, did I already put it away? No, I still got it. But I'm going to need, I think, 2 diamonds for this, unfortunately. And I'm going to need some iron. I'm going to need a good amount of iron. just grab this whole bunch of it. And some redstone. And let's see what kind of mischief we can get into here. I'll use my automatic crafting table this time. Uses for the ender pearl are ender chests. Yes. Yes. These things. Thought I needed an ender pearl for this recipe. What do I need for a portal spawner? I want to make a portal spawner. Yeah, see? Ender pearl, diamonds on the side, iron in the corners. That's what I thought it was. So, unfortunately, some more diamond usage, but hey, this is a pretty important item for Direwolf right here. It's one that I use quite a bit. Where do I want to place this guy? For now, I'm going to place him right here. This looks like a nice spot. Boom. And I'm going to make the spawner color orange. Basically, the way this is going to work is, for anyone who doesn't know, whenever this block receives a redstone signal, let's say, for example, through a button, it's going to open up an orange portal. And since I placed a blue one out there by my little farm, it got me where I wanted to go. So whenever this guy receives a redstone signal, he opens up an orange portal. Cool. Give me that button back. Next, I'm going to craft right here. I think these guys go here, don't they? And I need a stick. Probably 2 of them. One for a piece of redstone. Actually, 2 redstone torches I'm going to need. And a lever. And I'm making a common Direwolf item here, the wireless receiver. And then I'm also going to make a wireless transmitter, but I'm going to change that wireless transmitter into a wireless remote. So what am I up to? Fans of my series have seen me make this quite a few times. I'm going to place this wireless receiver here, make it frequency 0, and leave it at the bottom underneath this little spawner. And I can cover up the marble brick like so. Let's close up our portal. And the wireless transmitter will send a wireless redstone signal across the ether and activate that little wireless redstone receiver down there with whatever frequency I assign. I'm going to hit frequency 0 and hit the pulse button. Or I can press the R key, I think. Nope, I gotta click pulse. But look, it activated the redstone and activated the portal. Now, wherever I am in the world, I simply need to activate this wireless portal, and I'll be in good shape. I'll be able to get home. And it might be a good and smart idea, real quick. Do I have any lapis? I do, I have a bunch of it. To make some chunk loading blocks. Now, these guys should work pretty well. Get some chunk loading blocks there. As some of you should know about Minecraft, chunks tend to unload every now and then. Most often in multiplayer you'll find chunks unloading. But they won't unload in a single player game as long as you keep the game open and running. However, if you close out of the game and go back in, only chunks immediately around the player will load up. So what I've just done is placed a chunk loading block in my house that'll say that no matter where I am in the world, this house, or at least that room and the chunks around it, will stay spawned and loaded up in memory regardless of anything, pretty much. So for now, we're in good shape, and we don't have to worry about chunks unloading and all that stuff. What I do have to worry about is inventory. Oh boy. That's alright. Let's go back out to our farm and start planting some seeds. And then I'll come back and deal with this inventory issue that I've got. So right now I've got a lot of seeds. I'm going to go ahead and plant some of those. Just get me over there a little quicker. So now I've got a nice little path to walk along. Hee hee hee. And I think it would be smart for me to get out this guy and start this wheat growing process using, that's right, industrial craft. So let's get ourselves some crops here. And what we can do with the crops is plant them down in the ground like so. That looks good. Maybe like that. Okay, cool. I'm going to plant my seeds in my crops and let them grow. That's basically what we're going to do. Whoops. Yeah, not portals. We're not growing portals here today, guys. Sorry. and we'll let these guys grow. And when I come back, after they've fully grown, I might place some cross crops there to, you know, do some stuff. And I think it might be wise to build a chest to store some stuff in. For example, I'll store extra crops, extra dirt, those dirt covers, some seeds, maybe even 2 buckets, why not? Maybe 1 bucket. Yeah, I'll leave 1 bucket in there. And hey, my electric hoe. I don't need that to be on my inventory, do I? Probably not. Can't imagine any reason I'd need it. Yeah, that looks good for now. So remember, my portal gun can get me home a lot quicker than anything else. There we go. Alright, now let's take care of this problem I have with inventory. Alright, let's, I want to get some more storage space, but I'm going to hold off on that for just a moment, because before I do that, I want to upgrade my divining rod here. I'm going to need a piece of diamond and a piece of coal. And that's going to hook me up with, as you guys saw, the covalence dust. 40 of those blue ones. That's the top tier of covalence dust, by the way. That's going to get me the top tier of my divining rod. This thing I'm pretty sure has a range of 64 blocks, so a heck of a lot better range and a lot more accuracy too. If I give a little click with that guy, you can see that not only does it tell you the best found in that long range of blocks, but also the second and third highest ratings. So you can see how good the items are pretty much wherever you click. If I click on this, I'm not going to get much, obviously, because I'm only shooting forward, but just to demonstrate that you can shoot down like that, see? So there's probably some gold under my feet way deep down there. That's what that 2048's indicating to me, and 82,953, I forget what that means, but that's a high number. There's something big down there, I forget what that huge number means. Is it this? Yeah, you know what that is? I think that's because I'm sitting here right next to my collector. I think that's what Mobius fuel might be worth. I guess we'll find out in a minute once I get my 8th one, because I want to start using this stuff. Alright, let's get a little bit tricky with equivalent exchange at the moment. What do I need to do? Well, I've got my 8 Mobius fuel, right? So let's go teach our transmutation table about Mobius fuel. As you can see, it's worth a lot of EMC. Yep, 2048. And, you know what? I bet this block right here, the collector itself, is what's worth 82,000. Because remember, it's made out of, like, you know, a bunch of diamonds. It's made out of 9 diamonds, so that's probably what the block is all about. Alright, where was I? Where'd my Mobius fuel go? Oh darn, I think when I used my divining rod, it started using some of my Mobius fuel. Using these items in equivalent exchange does cost fuel, and it looks like it decided to use a piece of Mobius. Oh well. Let's teach the transmutation table about gunpowder. I'm going to convert this dirt into sand. I taught you about sand, didn't I? Transmutation table? I taught it about glass. Maybe I forgot to teach it about sand. But I don't have any. Oh well. Let's go correct that real quick. I can get sand by macerating a piece of cobblestone. There we go. And as soon as this thing's done, we'll get ourselves some sand, and hopefully a couple more cool items. So, what do I want to do here? Place this guy in here, target this guy. See, it learned sand now. Could have sworn I taught that last episode how to do that. Okay. Anyway, so now I'm going to need to make, what I want to do is make 4, what is TNT with these guys? Nope, I got it backwards. As usual. Alright, so I need a bit more gunpowder. In order to get that gunpowder, I'm going to have to down convert some Mobius fuel. Yeah, I'm going to need to down convert a bit more Mobius fuel. That should be good. So I'll wait for some more Mobius fuel to be cooked up here, but I definitely wanted to get some sand. And some gunpowder. I'll hang on to this stuff. I wonder if I can convert this stuff back up. What can I make it up to? No, not high enough, unfortunately. That's alright. You know what I could do is just convert this stuff like that. That'll move a little bit faster than the redstone. That'll be good. So I've got 4 TNT now, and I've got 4 Mobius fuel. And if I combine these guys, I get some Nova catalysts. Cool. Hey, I only needed 2 TNT for that. Alright, miscalculated on my math there. I guess I could always use it a bit in the future. But for now, I'm going to hang on to those Nova catalysts, because I'm going to be using them in an upcoming recipe. Probably hang on to this Mobius fuel as well. Alright, so I want to get this furnace out of here. I guess a good way to do that would be to just pick it up with my portal gun. Let's see how much luck I have. Hey, that works. Now, I wonder if I can move this chest. I mean, this thing doesn't have too much important in it, but I'm a little bit nervous about moving this chest full of junk. But it's worth experimenting. Let's see what happens. Can I move a chest? Alright, good to know that I cannot. Cool. What I want to do, though, is build another chest in this room just to move some stuff. So let's build a double chest. There we go. And I'm going to move all the junk out of here into there. Alright, so let's get this chest out of the way now that I've cleared all that up. And I think I'm going to dig in this direction. So, what is it? Morning or night? Can I sleep here? Yeah. Let's just make sure it's daytime. And I'm going to build an extension to this house, and that's going to be my storage room, at least temporarily. I'll be right back once I finish building this room. Alright, just finished building up that room, and I'm going to run over my transmutation table here and get these guys converted into marble block bricks. Just something to fill the floorboards with. Looking good there. And cobblestone, I think I used enough of you. So let's check out this floorboarding here. Nice. I do like the way marble bricks look for a floor. I really do. And at some point I'm going to even consider upgrading this little area here. Who knows how it's going to go in the future. But I might use something different for the walls. And again, I know I used, whatchamacallit, for the walling here, cobblestone. But don't worry, I'm about to transmute it. As soon as I get some roofing up here. I'll tell you guys, I'm really enjoying some of the changes made in Equivalent Exchange version 6. I can't even wait to get some of the new toys that are available. I'm going to have so much fun with them. But for now, let's charge this guy up. Beautiful. Looking good, right? Yeah, I think that looks really nice, actually. Nice. So let's get some chests in the storage room. And then I'm going to start moving my stuff in there. And since that's probably going to be a little bit boring, why don't I do that off camera? So this room will become a storage warehouse. Alright, let's get some chests. What do you say? So, workbench, chests. I love it. Really do. Workbench is just, or the project table here, I'm sorry. I always call it funny things, because I can never remember its name. But the project table is definitely an awesome addition. So, I don't like the way this room looks at all, unfortunately. I might even change it up a little bit. But that's one of the things I hate about default chests, is how that you... don't get me started. Default chests are not my friend. Let's just put it that way and leave it there. So that's alright looking. Yeah, well, we'll see. See, I can't have them look nice in this 9x9 room. And that's what I don't like about them. So, maybe I'll do something like this. Yeah, that might look alright. And maybe move these guys down a little bit. And again, this is just temporary storage until I can work up to alchemical chests, but I want it to at least look a little nice. And the next several minutes is going to be me moving items between this room and that one. So let me just cut that part out. Alright, got a nice little room full of junk here. Got all my dirt, cobble, sand, and gravel in here. Miscellaneous junk goes in here. This is where I'm going to store all my dusts and diamonds and whatnot. This is where I'll store all my bars. For now, this is going to be my generic mod items chests. I'm not sure where I'm going to store my nickelite, just because I have a whole lot of it for now. I might leave it in there. And then this will be my building supplies chest, some wood. Of course, I'm going to upgrade that room a lot once I get to the point where I have enough diamonds for some alchemical chests, but for now, we're in good shape. Alright, how's my production of Mobius fuel coming along as a result of only 2? Goodness. Well, you know what, that might be enough. Alright, I think it is. So let's go grab some items. So, I need another flint and steel. So let's get one of those, and one of these. And I'm probably going to need my Nova Catalysts. Crafting time. There we go. And these guys in the corner, and these guys on the sides should get me my brand new fancy schmancy Destruction Catalyst. Those of you who have watched my videos before know what the Destruction Catalyst is and what it does. For those of you who are new to this mod, well, it's awesome. And those of you who aren't new, okay, those of you who are not new to it should know that it's a little bit less powered now in this version of the mod. Basically, you need a lot more fuel to use this thing, and since I just used the last of my good old fuel to make it, I don't really quite have the resources to start using it yet. But my collector is going to come in handy and start getting me what I need so that I can power it. So for now, I think it's probably a good time to go mining a little bit. So I'm probably going to go do that off camera. Alright, I lied. I'm not going to go collect resources just yet. Well, at least not mineral resources. I'm going to go collect some more resin using that nifty little discovery that I got a moment ago. Yeah, I got to get better with this project table. One of these days I'll learn. What was the use of this thing? Remember, it's U on your keyboard to see how you use an item. And did I pass it already? Yeah, there we go. Tree tap, circuit, battery. Cool. So we'll make ourselves a battery real fast. A couple people mentioned that I'm probably using this a little bit wrong, and I know I am. The purpose of this project table here is not what you guys think. What just happened there? Yeah, that was interesting. By middle clicking in here, it actually combined some of the redstone and iron to get a covalence dust. Interesting side effect. I don't think the table was meant to do that, but whatever. Not going to cry about it. So, I've got my rechargeable battery, and I've got my electronic circuit, so let's build ourselves a tree tap. Hooray! Electric tree tap. I guess that's just a temporary texture on that thing. It looks like an electric drill. You can also see I just charged up my backpack a moment ago inside this thing. So there we go. Let's go tree tapping. I'll leave a portal to get back to. Oh yeah, look at this. My tree farm is really coming along nicely. I'm just going to test out this electric tree tap. Oh yeah, look at that. It works great. I like it. And I think what I'll do now is just wait a little bit, and I'll be back once I've cleared out these trees and whatnot and all that good stuff. Alright, and look at this. Just came by to check on my wheat, and it looks like it's growing pretty well. And I can right-click this stuff to collect any wheat and seeds and whatnot that are available for me. So that should be cool. I'll just shift-click and walk across this land here. Good deal. And I'll let that wheat regrow, and now I've got some bread. Hunger issues are starting to become less of a problem. Also, I harvested pretty much all the resin out of these trees. It's been actually a few minutes since I did it, so a couple resin spots might have already started respawning around here. I'm just kind of waiting for the last of these leaves to drop. But I think we're in good shape. So let's get back home, shall we? Nice and easy now. There's my home. A couple people mentioned, I think even on my last comments in my video, that isn't a little bit overpowered having the portal gun? Absolutely. The portal gun is quite overpowered, thank you very much, but I love it so much that I can't give it up. It's just such a fun mod. I mean, the potential for it is just really high, and it's really pretty cool. I'm going to put my rubber tree saplings in my mod items chest while I'm here. Yeah, get rid of my stone pickaxe too. I don't care where it goes. It's junk for now. Yeah, I'm serious, guys. I just really enjoy the portal gun mod. And you know what, guys? I know you're going to hate me saying this, but I let this episode run long again, didn't I? It's almost 45 minutes. Holy cow. So I think this is a good wrapping up point. Made some good progress in today's episode. And next episode, who knows where we'll go. I'll probably go mining between now and then, and I'll wait for this Mobius fuel to get produced. And maybe next episode I'll get to use my destruction catalyst a bit more. But for now, I'll be mining between now and the next episode, and I'll catch you guys then. Take it easy.